Hello, fellas. Welcome to a new episode of Faster Reviews. And yeah, first things first, I wanna say that I'm sorry for not making episodes every day anymore. But yeah, I forgot to say this in the previous episode. But guys, I'm really busy with school. It really got hard, no fucking joke. And yeah, I've gotta concentrate more on it because of course, you know what happened to me last year. But anyways, this is what we're gonna talk about today. Today we're gonna review the fifth Fast of comic that ever came out, and the fifth from the first season, called the New CANT album. Yeah. Oh, I didn't make this in the previous episodes, but I wanna add something new to now, like the humor. I'm really sorry about this, but I promise I won't forget about it. Like the old recipe, like we used to review the story, the characters, and the art style, but now I'm gonna add a humor too after the story. And I'm sorry about this, but if I have to say that the humor in the fourth comic, the Christmas special, was really good. It was really funny. It was really simple but funny at the same time. And again, for the first three comics, I can't really say that there's a pretty much humor because it's just a one joke. But the humor from the fourth comic was really good. There are a lot of jokes, a lot of stuff happening here, a lot of retarded stuff, just like in this comic. But anyways, as I said, we're gonna start the humor, and I'm sorry that I did not do this in the previous episode, but from now on, you should know. Okay, let's start with the plot or the story, how we wanna call it. The plot starts with me and Shooter at a table looking at a newspaper from some random shit until at some point I found out that a new Slipknot album is released. If you wanna know, me and Shooter were really big Slipknot fans. I am still to this day, but Shooter isn't anymore. Slipknot is still my favorite band, but if that's life. And then, of course, some really random shit happens. Like when we want to get out of the house, just pretty much like that joke from the fourth comic when we catch Vlad, Angela, and Theodore as the elves and not Santa. It's so random. Like we are the thieves, and we gotta hide ourselves to get out of from the house. We don't have to let anybody see us. And yeah, we need the key. Randomly, at some point, we need the key. And yeah, when we wanna find a key, it was actually in the bathroom from what we remember. But then Shooter's alarm randomly starts, and yup, Yuan hears us, and is coming here, and there's a surprise with it. Yuan actually got a new aesthetic surgery. He looks like fucking Ghost Man. Okay, then we are all confused. And yeah, at some point he says that he created some jumping shoes, and we accepted the offer to use them. And then of course the jump shoes jumped so fucking high that we weren't that far from the music shop, which is lucky actually. And then yeah, two vagabonds need some fucking money from us, and Shooter uh, pranks them that we have money, and then he punches the shit out of them. Then we use the ninja rope while I run with him, and of course we arrive at a music shop where this big head guy that wants to see us do the best dance to get an offer or something. I don't remember why. And of course, because at the time the Fortnite dance was popular, of course I had to put it as a joke, and of course the episode ends. Well, not really. Of course, Dark Georgia Camille had to happen. So what can I say? The plot isn't that bad. But yeah, it's still not as good as the Christmas special, to be honest. I don't know, but it's still really great, a really solid comic, and definitely better than the first three comics if you think like that. But okay, moving on. The humor, the first time doing this. The humor in this comic was again really smart writing. It was really funny. It had some really random. It was that kind of random, fast humor that was kind of really used in the first season. Not gonna lie, but it still was funny. Some jokes even if they were made by me, I still chuckled to them. Not gonna lie, and I really love the scene where me and Shooter sees Yuan with that new look. And yeah, our faces. All of the jokes were funny here, but the best to me, honestly, was the Yuan statistic surgery scene. All right. Moving on, the characters. The characters in this comic were Fabi, Shooter, Iwan, the Vagabonds, and Dark Georgia, and Big Head Guy. I'm sorry. Yeah, there were not that many here. I know, but if you wanna know, it's good because me and Shooter really got some developing here as characters. We really proved that this is Fabi and Shooter out of the Foreskin. And if I'm not wrong, after this comic, I started using the name, so that actually makes sense. But even Iwan and Georgia got some, and yeah, I said in a previous comment that Iwan was actually pretty important in the first season. But okay. And what else can I say? The Vagabonds were also shown later in a comic that I want to mention because I don't want to give spoilers yet. But I'm telling you, it was in Lost Silly Word. We're gonna review this comic later. And the Big Cat guy wasn't shown since, but if you want to know, he works at a music shop. I think I'm still planning to add him later, but okay. This comic, again, for the characters, was really good. That developed me and Shooter as characters. This was really our best chance here, but yeah. Now moving on to the art style. The art style of this comic is really similar to the Christmas special, like really similar. I really don't know what to say, but if there were had to be this kind of scenes in the Christmas special, they will look the same. However, I started doing Shooter's hair like he has it today, like almost completely, just that he has longer now. But yeah, rest, I think it's pretty much just like the Christmas special. Because again, the Christmas special I started using real backgrounds in there too, and blah blah blah. So not really a big progression with the art style here. Um, now, well, that was all, right? That was all. But okay, before I give you the final rating, I want to say one important thing. I really don't remember if I said this at the beginning of the episode because I have memory problems. But this is definitely one of my least favorite comics from this overall Fast Cup season, if not the season, because, yeah. I'm not saying this because the comic story was bad or the jokes, characters, or art style. Because again, I said it previously they were good if you were careful, of course. But even if, as I said in the description for this comic when I released the first season, I didn't like this comic from since I made it. I'm telling you guys, I never liked rushing my work. I hated doing this. But because of Shooters, because he couldn't wait for a new fucking comic, and all the guys do, I felt really forced to do it. I cannot judge him now because he changed. He's not that type of person anymore, I guess. And yeah. But before when we, like 1 year ago, he really used to force me to do a lot of shit that I wasn't really comfortable with, even if I know I was capable of it. But I just don't like rushing work. I like putting more effort into it. And honestly, if this comic wasn't rushed, it could have been different. And that's maybe the only comic I could say it is straight in because it's a truth. Maybe we had some more scenes, maybe more jokes, and even more character development for me and Shooter. But sadly, that was rushed in just funky one day. What can I say? It's my fault, guys. It's not. It's fucking not. But anyways, let's move on. So yeah, I know this episode is pretty short, but again, this comic wasn't really that revolutionary as a Christmas special or whatever. So yeah, I've said everything that I had to say. Again, this is one of my least favorite comics. Even if the comic's great, it's really great, I can't lie. And hell, I think I said at a convention, I've said at the beginning that it was short of a convention or something. Like, I'm not ashamed with it. It's a really good comic, but still not one of my favorites. Finding Georgia, Japanese New Year's, Christmas special, those are way better. But this comic isn't better than, it's better actually than the first comic or the word that Lucy Claire made away from us, with all honesty. And I will give it a, let me think, a 6, honestly, or 6.5, I don't know. 6.25, the dot 25, okay? That's all I can say. I really don't know, but it's more between here and there. But if I have to give it as a comic as a whole, it will be definitely 6 and 50. But as for the background problems, I have 6. But enough, guys. I don't want to rush it anymore. And I will have to work a lot with the recording program. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you review the other episodes, and I hope you like and subscribe and share whatever. And don't forget to read Fast Cup, link in the description. I was Niba Hiba. Goodbye.